Hello students, before we have learned about how to create a chart, components of chart and different types of chart in first lesson, and today we are going to start our second lesson and name MS Excel formulae and functions. In that we are going to see different formulas and functions. Let's see. First, we are going to see cell differences.
These are the parts of MS Excel window: title bar, menu bar, standard toolbar, formatting toolbar, name box, rows, drawing toolbar, cell, worksheet, column and formula bar. A cell's location in a spreadsheet is referred to as cell reference. To find a cell reference, simply look at its column and row positions in the spreadsheet. It is a combination of the column letter and row numbers such as A1, P3 or D15. While writing a cell reference, it is noticed that the column letter always comes first. Formulae can be entered into the formula bar or inside a cell. The various steps to write a formula are: select the cell in which you want the result to be displayed. Type the equal sign in the formula bar. It will automatically appear in the selected cell. Type the reference of the cell whose result is to be calculated and the operator sign plus. Press the enter key. The result will appear in the selected cell. Arithmetic operators. These are the arithmetic operations are used in a formula. Operators, operations, formulae and result. And operators are exponent, multiplication, division, addition, subtraction.
Now, while using the formulae, some error results will be there. That we will see.
Sometimes a formula display a result such as hash value rather than the result it was intended to display. Hash value is a type of error display by MS Excel. Some other errors that MS Excel shows are listed in the table.
Now we are going to see functions in MS Excel.
A function is a built-in formula in MS Excel that is used to carry out common mathematical calculations. Functions save us from writing lengthy formulae. Function should begin with the equal or @ sign followed by the function name. Sum or average is a function name. The third part is arguments. It can be numbers, text or cell reference. Arguments are enclosed within parentheses. When there is more than one argument, each is separated by a comma. This is an example of a function with the argument.
In that, performing a functions, some functions are there like sum, average, max, count.
There are various predefined functions in MS Excel. Sum adds all cells in the argument. Average calculates the average of the cells in the argument. Max finds the maximum value of the selected argument. Count finds the number of cells that contain a numerical value within a range of the argument. The various steps to use a functions are: 1. Click on the cell where you want to apply a function. 2. Click on the Insert Function button from the Function Library group of the Formulas tab of the ribbon. 3. An Insert Function dialog box appears. 4. Choose the function and click OK. 5. A function arguments box appears on the screen. 6. Fill in the number 1 box for the first range that you want to calculate. 7. Fill in the number 2 box with the second range that you want to calculate. 8. Click on the OK button. The result will appear in the selected cell.
Now we are going to see function library. In that,
the function library is a large group of functions on the Formulas tab of the ribbon. These functions are available under the following categories. AutoSum. It calculates the sum of a range of numbers. Recently used. All recently used functions are included. Financial. It is a list of financial functions such as accrued, interest, cash, flow return rates, additional financial functions and others. Logical. It is a list of logical functions. Text. It includes text-based functions. Date and time. It includes functions to calculate date and time. Lookup and reference. It includes functions for searching and reference purposes. Math and trig. It is a list of mathematical and trigonometric functions.
in that some categories are there that we will see. AutoSum, recently used, financial, logical, text, date and time, lookup and references, math and trig. Now we are going to see AutoSum features. Let's see.
The AutoSum is a shortcut feature for using MS Excel sum function. It provides a quick way of adding up columns or rows of numbers in a spreadsheet. And these are the steps are applying AutoSum features and result display.
Today we have seen cell references, using formula, functions, function library and AutoSum features. Okay, thank you. Have a nice day.